guys, Harold Osmer, Automotive Book Reviews. Man, I got a winner today. Yeah, they're all winners. Man. They're in my home library. I like pretty much every book that's in here. This is one of my favorites. The 1912 Milwaukee Races, Vanderbilt Cup and Grand Prize by Joel Finn. It's put out by Racemaker Press. It's been around for a couple of years. It came out in 2012 as a centennial celebration of the races that were held 1912 in Milwaukee. Finn was wandering through a junk store some years ago, came across boxes of photos and images and whatnot that covered the races, and he just got fascinated by it, wouldn't let it rest. He dug into it, did some research, found out more things. He's an avid car guy anyway, so man, off he went and he produced this book, and I'm really glad he did. This is one of my favorite eras of auto racing of all time. They really didn't know what was going on with the automobile or how to successfully stage an auto race, so a lot of this was just seat of the pants kind of thing, including the driving. Tell you. But Finn does a great job. The book is put out by Racemaker Press. Nice hardcover, big format, large photos, the whole thing. It's terrific, kind of sepia tone look to it. Gives you a good feel for the place. One of the fun parts about this particular era is they're racing on the real roads. And you can go out there and drive around the old Milwaukee road course today. The starting line was on Burley Street, and then it went to North Fond du Lac Road, up to Town Line Road, then they turned left on South Fond du Lac Road back to Burley. And the Vanderbilt Cup race was 300 miles in length. The Grand Prize race, which ran a couple days later, was 400 miles in length. Drivers included Barney Oldfield, Ralph Mulford, Caleb Bragg, Spencer Wishart, Ralph De Palma, Gil Anderson. Man, like everybody was there. Very popular guy, David Bruce Brown, crashed during practice and died, unfortunately. Finn covers that as well, talks about it, talks about the aftermath of it. All these guys were friends, and there was a lot of broken hearts involved in that deal. The kind of cars they drove, Logier, Fiat, Mercedes, Benz, Stutz, Mercer, these kind of things, they were all out there. Again, the sport was new, the cars were new. Holding an auto race on real city roads was still relatively new, and certainly new to Milwaukee. Finn does a great job of covering that sort of story. He tells you about not only how the city had to come together to make this happen, they had to raise the funds to do it, how they had to fight the weather. The races were delayed for 2 weeks due to heavy rains, which washed away a lot of the work that they did on their roads. And then he covers the drivers, not only the key drivers, but the supporting cast, as it were. There were a couple of other smaller car races that ran in conjunction with this. Finn covers that as well. It's a terrific book. There's over 200 images in here, and let's see, page count is a lot. Okay, 210. And there's some pretty good stats in here as well. Again, this is one of my favorite books. You can get it through Racemaker Press. It's the 1912 Milwaukee Races by Joel Finn. It's $45. I think it's well worth it. It certainly makes me happy to be doing automotive book reviews.